Alright, what is up, y'all? Welcome back. And guys, the internet is a disgusting place. You know, just about any sick, disgusting, or perverted thing your mind can come up with is probably on the internet. And you know that couldn't be more true here on the Funny Bird app. But I was doing my thing on this godforsaken website and found an article that honestly I don't even think my sick, disgusting mind could have been prepared to view. So y'all are probably gonna hate me for this, but you know, hell, if I had to see this, so do y'all. Sue me for it. I don't care. We're gonna be talking about how guests at Disney theme parks have, no joke, been defecating while standing in line at their many attractions. You know, take a look at this article title and we'll just jump right in. The article starts by saying, when you gotta go, you gotta go, even if you're in line for hours at a Disney theme park.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Riders at Disneyland and Disney World have been defecating while standing in line, according to witnesses who reported the grotesque sight on social media.
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
So, yeah, sounds like the Disney adults got some explaining to do. You know, I knew it was in good taste to keep my head on a swivel with these weirdos. I consider that a major red flag when I'm talking to women, for example. And look, before I get attacked by all the Disney lovers out there, you know, let me put it on the record that there's a difference, a major difference even, between a Disney enjoyer and a Disney adult. You know, the latter are weird as fuck. You can't convince me otherwise. You know these types of people, you know, they walk among us, you know, the ones that make it their whole personality and whatnot. Anyways, I'm getting off topic here, but bottom line is, what are y'all doing? You know, you go to an amusement park and suddenly you can't amuse the idea of using the bathroom beforehand. Or you know what, better yet, this is gonna be a crazy one, but please bear with me here, you know, not shit yourself. Like, what are we doing, guys? And I'm sure people are gonna defend this and say, you know, it's not the adults, bro, it's mainly the kids that are doing this. And it's like, okay, but my argument still stands. Like, why is an amusement park ride taking precedence over a child's needs? Or, you know, to elaborate on this even further, you know, why is this happening? Go ahead and read this next part of the article. So this is a testimonial here from someone at the park. It says, I'm in the queue for Rise of the Resistance at Disney World, and someone let their kid take a dump on the floor, and then they just walked out and left it. WTF, wrote one poster on Reddit. And yeah, this is what I mean. Like, this is just a telltale sign of terrible parenting. You know, first and foremost, like I said earlier, you gotta take your kid to the bathroom before you stand in a line that you know is gonna be long. Like, if you have any reason to think your kid's gonna shit his pants in the line, it's your job to take him to the bathroom first, right? I don't know why the ride is taking precedence over the child's needs. But second of all, it's like, what the hell? You let your kid do it, first and foremost, and then you leave it there for all these ongoing spectators? Like, how are you not embarrassed? How do you have the gumption, the gall to do this? Like, dude, I don't know. There is no chance. You know, my colon is screaming for mercy at Disney World. You know, it's about to off itself and just open the floodgates. Terrible image, I know, but there is not a chance in hell that you catch me or my kid doing this. In fact, you know, let me catch my kid doing this, because, oh my, this is just terrible parenting. Like, what are we doing? But switching gears here, it says, Disney guests can wait online for Rise of the Resistance, the Star Wars themed attraction, for more than an hour and a half, according to Q Times website. Another Redditor who claims to have worked near the ride confirmed the claim, writing, for the skeptics, this actually happened. Fun fact, this was one of 3 shit-related incidents at Rise just today. Let's just say that the attraction I work at has what the cast ended up dubbing the poop hall because of the amount of times guests have gone in there and pooped. And we even put up a camera and it didn't stop it, the Redditor wrote. So this part of the article tells us a couple of things. So first and foremost, a lot of the crew, they deemed it poop hall, right? Which right away reveals to us that this is not an isolated instance, right? This has happened multiple times, and many of the different crew members had to take care of this, unfortunately. Which just, you know, I've said this a lot on the channel, but this type of behavior is just ridiculous because these crewmates here at the Disney parks, they don't get paid nearly enough to pick up your own shit or your kids' shit, right? Like, they just don't get paid enough to do that. And yet here we are, you know, just pooping in lines, and, you know, these people gotta, you know, go in between people, pick up the droppings, we'll say, and it's just ridiculous. Like, their job is to make sure that people are safe on the rides, that the rides are operational, that everyone's having a good time. Their job is not to clean up feces, bro. That is so crazy. And the fact about them putting up cameras too to try and stop it, and then it still goes down. Like, are we not worried about our digital footprints here? Like, this could really be deemed like a biohazard technically, right? Like, people could get really sick, like mass sickenings here. Like, that's just crazy. You know how many people go to these amusement parks? You know how many people could potentially get sick from all this? Like, it's just disgusting, man. Like, I worked at a Six Flags when I was younger, and it's just so disgusting. These amusement parks are so gross. Having worked there, I really don't like going to these places anymore. But yeah, you're basically caught on camera committing a crime, leaving behind a biohazard. You're on camera and people are still doing it. Like, people just are not afraid of their digital footprint or the potential consequences. Like, that's insane. And now little Timmy or Sally's gotta clean it up for what, $15 an hour if they're lucky. Like, that's fucking unfortunate. But yeah, I don't want this video to go on for too much longer, so to kind of like finish up here, I want to hear from some of the Disney adults out there. If they watch this video, I would love your explanation on all this, because I guess the article goes on to talk about how they've upped ticket prices about 10%. Basically because they have like all these ambitious goals or whatever, you know, blah blah blah, who really gives a shit. But the point I want to make is they're saying that these wait times are an hour plus, right? And I just don't understand the appeal here. Like, my thought is, who's willing to wait that long when these ticket prices are that expensive, right? You're dropping bands on bands, right, to go to this Disney theme park. For what? To stand in line for hours on end, or, you know, pay $10 for a Dasani plastic water bottle? Like, what the fuck, man? What's the appeal? I seriously don't understand. And I know people are gonna come at me and defend this, you know, oh, but Disney, bro, and it's so much fun, and you're just a hater, blah blah blah. It's like, I'm just genuinely asking, you know, if Disney parks are your thing, you know, more power to you. It's not for me, not my cup of tea, but I do kind of want to hear y'all's explanation. But yeah, just kind of summarizing here, guys. The parents that allow this to happen, you know, allow their kids to just shit in the line in front of, honestly, countless people, it is just absolutely insane. Like, where's the parenting there? You know, obviously these parents are not involved in their children's lives, at least not as much as they should be, if they're not just taking care of their needs before hopping in line here. Like, an amusement park ride should never come before your child, if you want my honest opinion. And to the adults out there that are shitting in line, grow the fuck up, because in the article it even talks about how you can literally have someone hold your place in line while you use the bathroom if it came to that point. So there's absolutely no excuse for this, you know, child or, you know, God forbid, an adult. But guys, that's basically it for the video. I appreciate y'all watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, rating, subscribe to the channel for more commentaries just like this. And yeah, guys, I'm gonna go to Disney World here. Probably end up taking a shit in the line. And yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. Later.